Welcome to the Death Rebirth Portal New Year's Intention Group Facebook Livestream Celebration. If you're watching this video on replay, it is not live, but actually it is live. So what we're doing here, Aloha Prema, that's a beautiful name, I think. Richard, that's a beautiful name too. Thank you everyone for being here. So what we're doing here, this is real acts of faith. We're using the current situation, the current technologies, inside and out. Hey Shawnee, thank you so much for being here. We're using the technologies inside and out to consciously create a vision. It's kind of simple, but it's really powerful. And we're coming together just as we are, wherever we are. And more so, we're sending love and prayers to each other's vision. This is a very real thing. Sometimes it's helpful to think of the opposite. I just have green something on my nose. Gotta check. Not that I really care what I look like, but I prefer not to have green smoothie on my nose. I prefer it in my mouth and in a jar. So yeah, it's like we're choosing to start now. This is the fifth foundational principle, starting now. Success now, feeling your unique vibration now, connecting with the death rebirth portal now. Now we can't do it all day long, fight or flight all day long, death rebirth all day long. I mean, I'm pretty much in it all day long, but even everyone, we can't. It's like we have to pick our moments of calling upon our inner warrior god and goddess. And then ground and integrate. So part of what we're doing here, we're having a moment of calling upon our inner embodiment and empowerment, our inner god and goddess, our inner creator. We're calling upon that strength. And we're supporting each other in doing the same. This is the new energy we're moving into. Financially, in all ways, we're moving into a realm where other people's success is our success, and our success is other people's success. And so it's beautiful. We can share our intentions, and in our heart and mind, we're saying, yes, that's awesome. I want you to succeed. I want you to be happy and healthy. I want you to thrive in all ways. Just looking for my socks, getting cold. So this is the energy we're putting out. Someone else's success is our success. Seeing somebody else thrive and make millions of dollars, maybe in US dollars or many, many Bitcoin or other cryptos, that brings joy to our heart. So we're practicing the abundance and prosperity energy right now in real time. If you've ever been in very challenging positions, I have. I think in some ways even more challenging than I am now. In addictions, in pain, in stress, in toxicity. In those moments, if you could bring even an ounce of love, it'll pay off big time. And if you wait till everything is perfect, then it's not quite the same. So what we're doing here, I know everyone here has challenges in different ways. So we don't want to bypass and be in denial, but also we don't want to bypass and be in denial of the love that's in your heart and the miracles that are available. So I need to get socks. I'll be back in a few seconds. Keep on breathing. All right. Thank you for your patience. So if anyone is still here, let's continue. I was going to say let's begin, but... And this is, I think it's the second medicine in Native American traditions, or maybe the third. Pretty sure love is the first one. And then there's water. That's maybe the next highest medicine. Or maybe water and love are the same. But then there's tobacco. Tobacco is a very powerful medicine. I don't know much about it. I only have a few little direct experiences with it. Tobacco can... Well, I mean, the basics of what I understand is that it can carry your prayers to Great Spirit. So that's why it's important to be mindful of thoughts and energy when you're, well, if you smoke or if you use tobacco. It's not just, and also the tobacco has many other different applications of medicine. So yeah, I think this one cigarette has lasted, I think I've had this for 2 months. I don't know. I've used it just 3 or 4 times, I think. I don't know. But I thought of having it here to say a prayer for everyone. So, yeah, we're going to continue. Think about any intentions, any prayers for your new year. And not just your new year, but for your life, for being in this realm, for being in this body. And I'm putting out the prayer that this experience can help you attract support in miraculous ways. Support that you didn't earn, that you didn't think about. Well, of course you earned it just by being you. But support from unexpected places. Why not? We're each doing our work. We're showing up to life. Why not an unexpected miracle? That's possible. That's part of this reality. So that's what I am praying for and calling in. And I'm asking Spirit to bring it to you and all of us in the highest way possible. So let's do both. Let's use our efforts. Let's pretend there is no God. There is no Spirit. There is no support. We have to completely rely on ourselves for everything. Let's pretend that. And at the same time, let's pretend that we cannot do anything on our own. We need God. We need each other. We need nature. We need Spirit. So let's bring both of those energies together. We are completely empowered and embodied, and we are completely interdependent on the universe. So think about prayers and intentions for your new year. And if you'd like, you can write it down or type it out, or both. But you could type it in the comments, and then we'll all do the E2 affirmation, come into a meditation, and we'll send you lots and lots of love and prayers. So yeah, I'm calling in miracles for everyone here. Miracles, support, breakthroughs, quantum leaps, while remaining grounded just as you are. And may the love and the Spirit that's inside of each of us, regardless of our bodies and minds, may that Spirit guide us towards higher frequencies of love, for our benefit and the benefit of the earth, the animals, the plants, and all of humanity. By the way, this is it's my complete cure and healing protocol. Green juice and a puff a day with prayer. A prayerful puff. Okay. Well, I know I'm a weirdo just like you. All right, so let's get affirming. Okay, Anne-Marie says to be open. So again, it's almost irrelevant, the focus and the prayer. We're going to get really good at sending love to others' well-being and highest success. So Anne, I don't know if you say Anne-Marie or Anne, but Anne-Marie says to be open. So she knows, and her soul knows exactly what that means for her. So let's use the E2 affirmation as a point of focus. And when we focus on something, all the other distractions will be out of the consciousness. And then that focus will help us come into meditation. From that meditation, we'll connect with our unique vibration, the truth of who you are. And then from that space, from that vibration, that positive energy, we'll send lots and lots of love and positive visualization towards Anne-Marie. We're going to visualize the highest success for her. So, let's begin. Round number 1. We'll start with an inhale and exhale. Good. Round number 1. I am embodied. And then if you'd like to repeat, I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Round number 2. Make it a good one. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Okay, round number 3. Good focus. This is for Anne. This is for ourselves. This is for the whole world that we're praying for. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Good, and then take a full deep inhale. When you can't breathe in anymore, hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhaling. Imagine that your energy is grounding all the way down through your legs, your feet. feel your mind, your heart, and your body connecting with the earth's mind, heart, and body. Imagine that your heartbeat is connected with the earth's heartbeat. And then we'll come into instant meditation. Even better than instant coffee, I think. Come into your own form of meditation. Right now, you are a meditation master. You're a master healer. You're a master prayer. You're a master angel. And let's cultivate our inner gifts, our inner positive energies, and send these positive energies and love to Anne and her prayer to be more, or to be open. Good. So for 2 minutes, try to have perfect focus, but also a smile in your heart, maybe even in your mouth. Good. And sending Anne lots and lots of love. Try to visualize good things happening for her. See her as healthy, happy, supported, prosperous. And don't just think about it, but actually try to do it in your own way. We're practicing our healing abilities right now, and they're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, 2 minutes beginning now. Good. A few more breaths. Keep on sending her as much love as you can. Positive visualization for Anne-Marie and her prayer to be open. Awesome. And then taking a deep breath in and let out any sound as you exhale. Hopefully this isn't too loud for you. Only once in a rare occasion I'll do a prayer with the tobacco in the bathroom. I think this was just the second time, and then I realized I should probably turn on the fan. So I'll turn it off in a few moments. Thanks, Walter, for being here. I think this is a really good practice to remind ourselves, why am I even in this body in the first place? And then we can maximize the energies of the universe. I'll turn it off in a second. Apologies if it's too loud. But you know, there are forces of less than light, you could say. They're aware of astrology. They're aware of what's happening on the planet energetically. And, you know, so we want to use these energies and transmute them for something beautiful. So it's very important to do our best to stay grounded. I think it's okay. Yeah, it's very important to stay grounded. So that's part of the I am embodied, I am empowered affirmation. And that's part of why we do it nice and slow. So yeah, it's very important to support each other, which we're doing now. Even though we're not physically together, our hearts and our minds are supporting each other. And to give ourselves at least a few breaths each day to ground, to slow down, to do something that helps us connect with ourselves. That's what I'm trying to do each day. I'm kind of forced to, you could say, with the extreme pain in every moment, the challenges. It's a good presence practice. But we don't have to wait till there's pain or we're at death's door or death's window, if you want to call it that. So yeah, this is great. What we could be doing anything right now, but we're choosing to focus on cultivating positive energy for ourselves and other people. All right, so enough talking, more affirming, especially for Laurel. She says, in the coming year, I would like to dance and sing as much as possible. This is real, haha. I want to use my body and voice to recognize the joy of living in present moment. Beautiful. Awesome. So, Laurel, your part here will be to just be in your own space energetically. Even if you want to dance a little, or you could just be in meditation or laying down, wherever you're comfortable. But be in that energy that you just shared of singing, of dancing, of feeling that vibration in your heart, in your mind. And then the rest of us, we're going to do the E2 affirmation and forget about your prayer. We're going to come into our own power and grounded energy, and then meditation. And from that space of feeling empowered, we're going to send your vision lots and lots of celebration, as if you're dancing and singing in front of us, and all of us energetically, we're just cheering you on. So that's what we're going to be doing. And one day, maybe you'll actually be dancing and singing for us, and we'll all be cheering you on. But for now, we're doing it like this. Okay, so let's start with a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And again, Laurel, try to stay in your own space, connected with that beautiful vision you just shared. Okay, and let's begin round number 1. Also, if you'd like to put your body in a embodied and empowered position, you can. If you want to do push-ups, squats, jumping jacks, anything. If you want to just sit up tall. And again, we'll do it nice and slow. Round number 1. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Round number 2. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. And Laurel, keep on staying connected with that beautiful vision. Round number 3. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered, just as I am. I am empowered. Good, and nice and slow, taking a deep breath in. Hey, Eric, thanks for being here. And then after the inhale, hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling, grounding your energy, which just means feeling your breath right now in this moment. Visualize that your energy is moving down the legs and the feet into the earth, asking the earth, dear earth, please help me feel grounded. The earth will be there. And then coming into your own form of instant meditation. We don't have to prepare or learn or practice or study in this moment right now. Coming into instant meditation. And then cultivate as much love and positive energy as you can. Visualize Laurel dancing, singing. Visualize her soul dancing and singing, and all of us are celebrating her. We're sending her lots and lots of love, that this coming up year, she is going to sing and dance in so many ways. So we'll be here for 2 minutes, coming into your own form of meditation and sending Laurel and her vision lots and lots of support. 2 minutes beginning now. A few more breaths. Laurel, keep on staying in that space. And all of us sending you lots and lots of celebration and prayers. Beautiful. Very good. So wouldn't the world be a better place if we did this more often? I think so. So this is very, very beautiful and powerful. And this is the energy that we're moving into in this new year. A little bit, or maybe a lot less individual. How can I get ahead? And more of celebrating each other. We all have gifts that, you have gifts that would take me lifetimes to cultivate. And we all have gifts that we don't have to even prepare for or learn or study or cultivate. And they're probably so ingrained in you and so familiar that you might forget about them at times. But if I saw them, I would say, wow, that is amazing. How do you do that? How is that part of your baseline that you could just function like that and you have these gifts? That's so amazing. So this is the energy we're moving into in the new year. So get ready. You're going to be able to share different skills, different abilities, different wisdom, different love with many, many people. And we're going to help each other. It's going to feel so good to do this. And this is the true prosperity. The true prosperity comes from the earth, comes from the plants, it comes from other human beings. So this is part of why I wanted to do the New Year's affirmation, so that we can all share our intentions and we can move into that prosperity energy just as we are. Oh, Laurel says, thanks everyone, I was really dancing. Awesome, that's great. So would anyone else like to share a prayer, an intention, anything that you'd like to let go of? You know, you could work on both ends, you could say. You could just do shadow work for many years. You could say automatically the healing would happen and the light would be there. You could just cultivate positive energy and automatically any fear, darkness would eventually release. I think it's good to do both, and they're both related. Hey Joseph, thank you for being here. But yeah, would anyone like to share energies you want to cultivate, energies you want to release, or both? And this is for you. You know, so you could share it now, and then maybe in the morning when you wake up, you'll continue. You'll continue to feed these visions, feed these dreams, and eventually they'll have a life of their own. Eventually they'll guide you. But in the beginning, sometimes we have to create the positive momentum. So that's definitely something I'm working on every single day. It's like, how can I release the pain, completely release the brain cancer, completely, like 100%. How can I release it 100% but not just focus on healing and releasing things, because for me that would be boring. I also want to cultivate the love in my heart that has nothing to do with brain cancer. Like all of these things I want to create in my life, it's like I would want to create them even if the pain wasn't there. So it's important to know these things about yourself. If you have $1 billion, if you have $0 billion, what dreams will still be there? What would you still want to create in your life? And I think this is an important thing to know. So, who else would like to share an intention, a prayer, a vision that you would like us to support? Walter says, I want to cultivate more patience. Awesome. So yeah, Walter, you know exactly what that means. If you'd like, you could start now in your mind, like maybe even visualize the times that you're impatient, the people that you're impatient with, the situations that you're impatient with. And imagine that you're bringing a new energy to it, maybe even bringing the thoughts, I can do it. Maybe 1,000,000 times I was impatient, or I lost my cool, or whatever the case is for you. So it could be helpful to, in your mind, like, don't wait until the situation comes up. But right now, in your mind, see if you can go into that space again. But this time, imagine that you have an angel warrior team with you. And you're affirming that I can do it. Maybe I won't do it perfectly forever, but I can make improvements. I can be more patient. So, again, don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait until anything. Because it starts in many ways, it starts in the mind. I've been there a lot. We're in this situation, and quickly in the mind, it's like we have all these thoughts about the impatience comes up, and then there are the thoughts, and then we go through that same cycle of thoughts and feelings. So your job will be to go back into that space, like the strong warrior that you are. And we're going to be doing the E2 affirmation and praying for you, and just try to be in that space. Whatever patience means to you, see if you can be even just an ounce more patient. And all of us, we're going to be saying, yes, you can do it. We believe in you. We love you. Okay, so let's begin. We'll all start with an inhale together and exhaling. And then Walter, staying in your space of presence. And then all of us together, we'll do the E2 affirmation. Okay, round number 1. Nice and slow. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Okay, Walter, imagine you're in this space, and it's kind of like there are angels just in the distance. You could hear their prayers for you while you're in this space. Okay, round number 2. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. I am empowered. Okay, round number 3. I am embodied. I am embodied. I am empowered. Good, and then we'll all take a deep breath in, breathing in positive energy. Holding the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. All of us exhaling and grounding all the way down. Connecting with the earth, asking the earth to support all of us in becoming better at being patient. Good, and for 2 minutes, Walter, do your best. Start now, visualizing increase in patience and power. And then the rest of us, we're going to be praying and meditating and cultivating positive energy and visualizing you in those situations, but bringing even just a little bit more love. And it's going to get easier and easier and easier. Even without you saying anything, it's going to have a positive impact on other people in your life. So this is amazing. We're all going through pain, discomfort, and challenges right now, so we're all supporting each other. Okay, so 2 minutes. It's like a power meditation. Okay, beginning now. One more minute. Keep on rehearsing being patient. Rehearse those situations, and all of us are going to be sending you love and prayers and support. Good. And then, Walter, this is a very important part. And for all of us, we'll celebrate ourselves just as we are. When you're ready, we'll take a deep breath in. And exhaling and relaxing. Good job. Hey, Micah, thank you for being here. Good. So these are real practices. You know, we can all benefit from rehearsing different situations in our mind before they happen. And then eventually that it'll be like a self-fulfilling prophecy. And it does take forgiveness, because we know all the past times we've been impatient and all of that. So we have to forgive ourselves and then visualize something new. So thank you, everyone, for being here. This is really, really awesome. It'd be more awesome if we were in person in some ways. But, you know, we're doing what we can. We have our own lives, and we get to come together through the technology of physical technology, but also the heart technology and the psychic space that we're moving into. And this is really cool. We get to practice loving other people, saying prayers for other people, and these muscles are going to get stronger. And when we do it collectively, it's even more awesome. So this is really good what we're doing here right now. I haven't seen a lot of scientific studies, but there are scientific studies where people meditate and it has a positive impact on the city, a reduction in crime and other things. We're quite literally doing the same exact thing. So it doesn't matter if there's 2 people or 2 million people. When people come together and do these prayers and send out positive energy, it has a positive impact. So this is really, really good. Would anyone else like to share a prayer, an intention, anything that you would like us to support in visualizing? Hey, Terry, thanks for being here. I'm going to get some water. I know there's a little time delay. I think there is, like a time delay from when I speak to when you can hear me. Would anyone else like to share a prayer, an intention? It's so good. And we can actually leverage the energies. Yeah, I gotta stay hydrated. I think all health conditions, dehydration, inflammation, stress. So if we can improve our hydration, and acidity. So if we can improve our hydration, become more alkaline, reduce inflammation, reduce stress, and that's all we did, that would have a positive impact on all areas of our life and our health. I mean, you could say every disease is related to acidosis, not being able to get rid of the toxicity in the body. So there's like a toxic overload. We can't get rid of it. And then, yeah, dehydration, chronic dehydration, like where the cells aren't actually getting in the hydration that they need. It's not enough sometimes to just drink a few glasses of water. We actually have to give the cells the space to absorb the water too. So, oh yeah, water. Well, we're gonna finish here because of the pain and fatigue. But I'm so grateful that we got to do at least a little bit. I think tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I don't even know. I'm like in my own kind of painful reality. I don't look at the news. I don't look at the calendar too much. Basically just doing pain practices all day long or trying to help people. It's just one or the other. So yeah, no, I think tomorrow's New Year's, but whenever it is, we're going to have a great celebration wherever we are, and wishing you an amazing New Year. And may this New Year be the best year humanity has ever experienced, ever, as a collective and individually for all of us. And thank you so much for your prayers and your support. And yeah, look forward to connecting. Hope you have an amazing night or day wherever you are. And thanks again. We'll speak soon.